I wanted to speak with you about the 3 B's of safe driving. And I kind of made these up, to be frankly honest, but I think they might ring true with you. So be patient with me here. So the 3 B's in safe driving. Number 1, be present. Be present. Now we hear that a lot in Eckhart Tolle is a great guy who's talking about being present. There's a lot of betterment books about being present, and it really speaks volumes when you are driving. You're behind the wheel and you're present with your surroundings. You've got your positioning of the steering wheel. You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of the weather changes. You're on a heightened alert because, frankly, we don't think of this when we get behind the wheel, but danger is really, frankly, all around you. It can come out at any given moment. And being present and being aware are your best friends to be a safe driver and a defensive driver. If that is the contrary to distracted driving, isn't it? Being present. So if you're being present with your driving, looking at, all that can be seen, reasonably seen, you're not talking on your cell phone, you're not texting, you're not playing with your radio, doing all of the things that we think about doing in a car. You're there purposefully to be present and to drive. That's why you're there. So as much presence you can bring to the steering wheel and your driving, please do that. That keeps you very, very safe. The second B, be gracious. Now Bettina, what are you talking about? Being gracious. How does that keep me safe? Well, I will tell you that back in my younger days, I used to have a little bit of a temper. Sorry, my ring hit the glass. A little bit of a temper. And that transformed into my driving. And I would get mad at drivers, cutting you off or, being jerks on the highway as people tend to be. And the best attitude that you can bring to the table is being gracious. When we have all made mistakes on the highway. We've cut people off when we didn't mean to cut people off. We've tailgated. We've sped a little bit. We know we have. So we've all done those kind of things that potentially could have put us in harm. I remember I was traveling near a shopping mall, and I cut a lady off, and I didn't see her. She was in my blind spot, did not see her, should have seen her, did not. And she had to apply her brakes to avoid hitting me. And at that very moment, I thanked her. And I don't know if she, got mad at me or honked the horn or whatever, I don't know. But I had a sense of thanks and gratefulness because she saved me and she saved herself because of my poor driving that particular day. So being gracious is having the opportunity to save that person who maybe is not on their best day and not being present with their driving and just got in a fight with their wife or their husband or whatever it is. And that is to bring that attitude of being gracious to the highway and to your driving and being kind, being a kind human, not an angry human when you're driving the car. The third B is being forgiving. And that's kind of connected to being gracious. But when you're driving and you're on your A game, and as far as being present, you're being aware, give your fellow drivers forgiveness. Stay back when a driver is kind of weaving in and out and they're on their cell phone. Be forgiving. I was ahead of a driver that when I was heading to work, it was like last week, I think, and this happened to me twice in the same driver. I don't know, we're hitting in the same time frame there, but it was 2 guys, and this guy, 2 guys in the, of course, driver and passenger, he was on my bumper and racing. I could hear him race his engine. Obviously not, I was apparently not going fast enough for him, I don't know. And I had an immediate stroke of anger. I have to tell you, anger. I have an immediate impulse there. And I said, wait a minute here. I need to drive appropriately. I need to drive safely. And I need to get out of his way. And then forgive him. So I turned into my road where my office building is. He zoomed past me, and I let that go. I forgave that driver. And why that's important is that when we have that hostility and we bring that anger to behind the wheel, we can put ourselves in harm's way, and we can put others in harm's way. So it's all about a positive mental attitude in your driving. So be present, be gracious, be forgiving. And those, frankly, are wonderful life lessons too, but they really do keep you safe on the highway. If you have any questions at all, please give me a call. Bettina, Altizer Law.